Morning everyone. Let's move on to class. So today we are going to discuss what is configuration management tool, and so there is right, why you go for configuration management tool, and that and all we are going to see. Now as of now right, so many tools. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir, visible,
Okay,
sir.
okay, visible. Okay. Now many tools. I hope almost right. So what are the DevOps tools and how it will work and all. So now some containerization part, some CI/CD part, and the same way there is some configuration management tool. So configuration management tool means so we have multiple servers, we have multiple hosts, right? In real time, how these people are handling, right? Configuration. So I have a server. So I have a server. This is a server, right? So generally we are in real time servers we are maintaining, and also every resource we have laptop, right? They have a laptop or desktop, and every time I want to do some operation. I want to do some operation, mostly operation team. So first I will show you overview and later we'll see how it will work and all. Now if we go here, it is this one. Right, so mostly interview they are asking, so which configuration management tool you are using. If anyone is asking, there is many tools available in market. Ansible, mostly we are I am highlighting Ansible, and also Chef, and also Puppet, right? So these all are the same purpose only. Right, how CACD purpose we are using Jenkins. Apart from this, many tools available in market, and so mostly we are using Jenkins. This is the open source, and this is topmost one of the tools, right? Some advantages, same way. So there is a multiple configuration management tools available in market. We can use Ansible, or we can use Chef, or we can use Puppet, or we can use Salt Stack. There is not only this, there is many tools available that based on project and based on right, client requirement, we are going to install, we are going to work with only specific only one tool. We are not going to use all in single project. So anyone that is decided by client, and that is decided by right, cost saving and all higher management, they will decide. Based on this, we are going to work with any one tool. So now these are the so many configuration tools. Now what is main purpose, see here. So automate the engine that automates software provisioning, configure management, and application deployment. So I have server, I have many clients. I want to do some common operation all missions. Simply if you want to understand, I want to do. So sir is a IT team, right? So we have a team. There is a 10 members team. For 10 members, configuration is same only, right? They want, for example, Git software. They want Java software. They want so Docker, anything, whatever project requirement. So each and everything, so they are connecting, they are doing some operation, right? Same thing, they want to do some automation. How to do that automation? See here, provisioning. They need to provide some setup, right? And also they want to do some configuration, and they want to do some application deployment, whatever they need. So configuration management report process of systematically handling changes to your system rather than the manual process. Manually, if you want to see, this is a project, right? I have so 10 resource, 10 resource same setup, right? 10 resource same setup, same configuration. Whatever they want, they need to provide some setup and all. So if you want to know each and every mission, go and configure, install whatever they want, we can do it, right? And it will take long time, right? It will take a lot of time. But how to handle this situation? So that case we should go for so anyone configuration management tool. So these are the same one. We can use Puppet and all. We'll see later. Suppose, for example, I don't have any configuration management. Just assume I have a project. We are working on one project, but right now we are not using any configuration management tool. So what is the process? How we can go through? Like see here, everything we need to do some manual. I want to do some manual. to determine which system components and what are the changes they want. I need to do some right, configuration and all. And if anything failed, see here, if something goes wrong, again we need to do manual only, right? Got it? See here, and also it will take product loss. So for example, one mission it is not working properly. One mission not working. Some operation is failed. Again, the IT guy, operation team, they come and they can do some operation. They can update manually. Come to your mission and they can do whatever they want. They can install manually. They can update manually, and they can provisioning manually. For example, Terraform. I hope many people know Terraform, right? And so manually, I need one instance in AWS. In old days, how they are doing manually, they are go to log into AWS console, and they are creating one instance, and they are creating one subnet, and they are creating one VPC, and what based on your requirement. So each and everything manually they are do some provisioning, right? But now Terraform only one time, right? So we are implementing the script whenever if we need. So simply we are executing that script. That's it, right? You understand or not? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So manually also we can do it. For example, so they want, so I have infrastructure. So we need infrastructure. For that infrastructure, so they want to do some servers, they want to do configure some clients and all. How we are doing without, for example, before we don't know Terraform, how we are creating infrastructure and all provisioning. Manually, we are log into console, and so whatever we need, so resources, everything we are configuring manually. Now we know Terraform, how simple, how whenever if we need any resource, whenever if we create any infrastructure, so how we are managing, so that things and all we can handle with the help of same configuration also. Now see here, business loss. See here, loss productive by replacing system components or any new version comes if you want to update version or if you want to install some packages. So that and all some common things and all if you want to handle manually, instead of going manually, we are going to do some automation. That's it. What is our main role? DevOps means we are getting some new innovation, and so mostly we need to do some automation part. So see here, if you use any configuration management tool, so increasing the time, right? Improve the performance, and so manually, if you want to create any setup, so there is two, three resources needed, right? And so if you automate, if you configure some automation part, only one resource can handle. We can save cost also. Here we discuss, right? We can save cost also. Now see here, and compliances and prevent errors. Now I want to create one infrastructure in AWS. Every time if you go and create manually, maybe sometimes you are missing some options, right? Correct? For example, I need one EC2 instance, I need one VPC. Just I am highlighting. Already I hope everyone know Terraform, right? So that's what here. So before, for example, I need EC2 instance. I need to create a subnet VPC. I need to create so VPC. I need to create so subnet, and I need to create security group. I need to create some auto scaling load balancer, whatever it may be. There is many resources, right? Based on requirement, we can add. So while creating manually every time, maybe you can miss some options, right? But we are going to implement one script for each and everything. We are going to write one script. So every time whatever you need, just we are updating the script and we are running. So is there any right difficulties? So we cannot miss any part, right? See here, prevent errors. Manually human means so obviously we can do some mistakes, right? By selecting options. So knowingly, unknowingly, we are doing some mistakes. And the main thing is cost reducing risk, right? So if you don't have any manual process, if you don't have any automation process, each and everything we can do resource only. So that is we need more resources. But if we implement everything automation, we can decrease the resource and is also cost. reduction, and also risk failures. This is very less. So these are the some of the advantages. So without automation, what is the disadvantage? How we can manage? Suppose if you know many tools, automation tools, many provisioning tools, with the help of we can easily handle. So the main thing is this: if anyone is asking interview, why you go for why you go for configuration management tool, and what is the advantages? Just remember one or two point. See, we can increase the time and also performance, and also prevent, mostly we can prevent the errors. We can prevent the errors. We can prevent the errors, and also reduce the cost, also cost cutting company, right? So higher management, what they are expecting main, how to save money, right? Cost. Okay. Next, identify software release levels, and how to handle that situations. And every, right? So every project means we are going to deploy multiple versions, right? We are going to deploy multiple times, and multiple versions we are maintaining, and how to handle and identify the software release levels, and how to, right? Mostly in real time, right? So project means monthly we are updating the keys, and we are updating the existing packages and all, how to handle these things and all, and also reduce the impact of software changes. So for example, so this initial we are using some software, and after 6 months there is new version coming. So how to update, how to upgrade that versions and all. See here, reduce the impact of software changes, and reduce the downtime, uptime, right? Hardware or software. So without downtime, Kubernetes, Docker and all, why you go for Kubernetes and all. So this and all we can easily handle. These are the some of advantages. Just remember only two three points. If anyone interview also, why you go for what is Ansible? Ansible is an automation engine. With the help of Ansible, we can easily automate softwares provisioning, and we can configure, and also we can deploy your application multiple missions at the single shot, whatever you need based on your requirement. So what are the main advantages? So these are the main advantages. Now if you go here, all are same. Even if you search Google it, what are the configuration management tools? Management tools. So we can see many tools. We can see many tools in market. See here, Puppet, Terraform, Salt Stack. So Terraform also, instead of creating manually, now right? Terraform, Chef, Ansible, Docker. These are the mostly right? Almost all tools and what is the purpose, what is the significant purpose of each tool, some idea. What is Terraform use? Why go for Git? And so now we are going. What is Docker and all? Why you go for Docker? Earlier virtual machines. Now we go for Docker. Now we are going to learn same Puppet, Chef, Puppet, Ansible. These all are configuration management tool only. Now anyway, we are going to learn so Ansible. Okay. Now see here, if you go here input and all, now these are the history and all. No one is asking. Just for your understanding here is there. Just to go through this, so we can easily understand. When Red Hat acquired Ansible tools in 2015, now there is many release coming, and we are going to use the latest only. That is. Now see here, Ansible is configuration management. It automate the software provisioning. Main thing, software provisioning, configuration management, and application deployment maintained by Red Hat people. And what are the main changes and how it will work. So these are the features, how it will work and how it will. Now see here. So now here the main thing you need to understand. So what is push based and pull based? So some one or two guys they asked push based. Ansible is push based or pull based. See here, agents on the server periodically checks for the configuration information. So that is see push and pull based. Now these are central server. In Ansible means now right. So generally if you go here Kubernetes. We are maintaining a server and worker node architecture, right? Same way, Ansible also we are it is maintaining a server, and this is the host mission. Server and the host mission. One mission we are make it as server, and the remaining are host only. How these are connecting means with the help of SS only. How these are connecting means with the help of SSH only. Here we can see. So here we are maintaining some agents on the servers, and so here we are maintaining one central server, and it pushes the configuration information on the target servers. Now this is the server. This is my Ansible server. One server make it a server. That's it. All are same server instance only. Only one server we are making as this is Ansible server. This is the Ansible Ansible server, and so remaining are these are the client. These are the host. Now we can configure like this host 1, same in Kubernetes like worker node 1, but here terminology is host 2. But how this server Ansible server connect with my host machine with the help of simply, if you want to understand how it is connecting, how it is connecting.
SSH.
SSH, simply only that one with the help of SSH only, with the help of SSH. And this is, it is Ansible, it is following right, push push mechanism. We'll discuss later what is how it is executing, and Chef and Puppet, it is following pull based, and here we are maintaining agents and all. Here no agent, simply with the help of SS only in every mission. So we are going to generate one SS, and with the help of SS only all missions it is connecting your host. The Ansible server is connecting my host missions, number of host missions, how many know. Now see here how Ansible work on existing, so SS connection only. So Ansible does not require any require to open any network port, or no need to require any agent installation and all. Simply here no need to install anything, with the only simply with the help of SS only my Ansible server is connecting my host machines. That's it. My server is connecting my host machines. Now here we are going to generate one SS key, and so SS key means it is generating two keys, right? If you generate, I hope already few people know, right? If you generate SS keys, then it is generating two keys. What are those keys? By
SS key,
default,
yes.
one is
Public key and the
one
rest
is public, one is private, right? Marchipinara. So if you use SS keys, then if you use SS keys, then somewhere maybe in in Jenkins also, if you want to connect your Jenkins master server, if you want to connect your node agent, how we are, so there is many ways we can connect, and there is one way via SS also we can connect. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Same way my Ansible server it is connected to my host machine with the help of SS only. Now we will see how to generate SS and all. Slowly we can understand, just we can understand, try to understand what is Ansible, how it will work. And so it need enable the passwordless authentication. So passwordless means every time I don't want to ask any password, there is one option is there, passwordless authentication. And so that is the with the help of we are going to enable, and we can easily connect your servers. This is the server, this is the host, right? I want to connect this server, this host. So SS only we are connecting, but some case it is asking a password also. And so I don't want every time password, we don't know, right, actually password. So we can enable that one also, passwordless authentication. To need to enable the passwordless authentication. And so these are the how it will work and all. We'll see first we can understand this and all. And mostly interview they are asking, so this question is very very important. Ansible architecture. You know, right, Docker architecture. What are the main components in Docker? You know, right, Kubernetes architecture. What are the main components in Kubernetes? And so what are the main components in master, and what are the main components in worker node and all. And same way, interview they are asking this question. Mostly 99% they are asking this question. So can you explain? So Ansible architecture. Remaining and all they won't ask anything. This is only for your understanding. If you want to know more on this, just go through this one. So in Docker, you know, right? So anyone, what are the main components in Docker? And same way, Docker client, Docker daemon, registry, images, containers, like, right? Marchipinara?
yes.
Same way. If you come to Kubernetes, what are the main components in Kubernetes master? These are the interview questions. We need to learn these things only. Without basic, right? We cannot understand how this tool will work. Now these are the Ansible architecture. So if we come to Ansible, so this here just a inventory file. Just try to understand. I'm not saying 100% you can understand, just naming convention on at least. So host inventory, playbooks, Ansible, there is some models, core models. If we want to, we can write custom models and connection plugins. And these are the host missions. We can add a number of host missions and also public and private cloud. So this I am the user. I am the user. And here these are the main. So what is this? Inventory file and what is the playbook, model and host. These are the main. If you want to, we can write custom models or core models already many. So the greatness of Ansible, right? Ansible people, they are providing many models, nearly 3000 plus model available. So with the help of just we are going to learn how to play with that models only. We are not going to implement anything. Here no need to write, no need to implement anything newly. Already Ansible people, they implemented many models. For every model there is specific purpose. So we are going to learn how to use how to play with that models only we are going to learn. But so if you want to learn Ansible, entire Ansible also, it will take 6 months, but no need. Okay, so these people, they are providing many models, and with the help of that model we are going to configure, we are going to set up your configuration management and all. I hope you got it right. Just try to understand, these are the new naming convention. So host, this is nothing but inventory file, host file or inventory file. Interview also they are asking what is inventory file. Mostly they are asking this question, what is inventory file in Ansible and what is playbook in Ansible. Okay, so that and all coming classes we are going to learn. Okay, so these are the some of the main components. These are the main right, components in Ansible. Host inventory, that is inventory file, playbooks and models, next plugins, next host, next public and private cloud. Got it, guys? Same Docker, same Kubernetes. Like here also some core. These are the main components. And if you learn, that's it. No need to learn all these things. So these are interview also, they are touching only this part. Okay. Now if you see here, now if you see here, now if you see here, where is that? 1 second. You can see plugins. Now see here, this is the host. So host means we'll see few more things. This one, like this it will work. So this is the Ansible workflow. So this is the Ansible workflow. This is the your Ansible server, and these are the host missions. So like this we can add many hosts, and Ansible server has inventory file. So generally this is the server, right? Once you install Ansible software, this is the server, and remaining all are hosts only. We can add n number of hosts, n number of hosts. How many hosts you want, we can add it. That is your wish. So whatever you want, so we can add it. All host missions. Now, if once if we install your Ansible, this is the server, right? It is acting like server. That's it. All are same missions only. Don't confuse here. All are your same missions only, same configuration. But in Kubernetes also, all are instance. Cluster. What is cluster? Group of servers, right? Cluster is nothing but group of servers. Here also all are same instance only, but only one instance, one mission we are going to install the Ansible software. I hope you got it right. Remaining all are act as host. ఓన్లీ ఒక్క మిషన్లో మాత్రం మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, యాన్సిబుల్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ వేస్తాం. యాన్సిబుల్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్, that is your wish, whichever mission we are going to select. Now it is acting as server, and remaining all are host. And how this Ansible server handle connecting these hosts means with the help of SSH only, with the help of SSH only, with the help of SSH. So now if you install Ansible software, here there is a two files just now we discussed, right? One is a inventory file, that is nothing but a host file, HOSTS host file. This is one file, this is one file only. And also we can see uh, roles, one directory is also we can see, and one more also we can see, that is configuration file, that is configuration file, config, only three files, configuration file. So if you install Ansible software, any machine, that is your wish guys. Suppose if you install Ansible software here, now it is acting as a Ansible server. Suppose if you install Ansible software here, this machine act as a Ansible server. If you install here, that is only one machine we are making as server, and remaining all are acting as host only. Now if you want to connect this host and all, I am connecting via SSH only, via SSH only. So now this main thing is inventory file and roles and configuration. Now just assume, so IT operations guys, right? In real time means IT team is there, IT operation team, IT operation team, right? Now, so organization means there is many people working, right? All are employees, right? Every resource they have laptop or desktop. They have laptop or desktop. Suppose so IT team, so they are sitting somewhere, right? Some place. Just assume they are handling our server. They are handling. This is the IT team. So they are sitting somewhere. This is the IT team, and they are sitting somewhere in office. Maybe multiple branches, right? So just assume. So they are sitting office somewhere. This is IT team. You are new joiner. You are the new joiner. You are the new joiner project. Okay. Just assume I am the new joiner project. I need some configuration by my mission. You are using maybe desktop or laptop. You are in desktop or laptop. You understand? Now, if you are in office means, if you are in office means directly you come to your desk and they are installing all softwares in my mission, in our mission. అర్థమవుతుందా? మన ఆఫీస్లో ఉన్నాం అనుకో, వాడు ఏం చేస్తాడు డైరెక్ట్గా మనం, సో జస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ ఆఫీస్, సో డైరెక్ట్లీ దే కమ్ టు యువర్ డెస్క్ number, and so whatever you need, so they are going to configure, correct? For example, now I am in work from home, correct? So this IT team they are sitting office, but right now I am in work from home. I need some softwares, how they are going to install, how they are going to set up, how they are configure all these things necessary for project related. Got it? అర్థమవుతుందా? ఇప్పుడు నేను
Yes.
ఆఫీస్లో ఉన్నాను అనుకో, యు ఆర్ ద న్యూ జాయినర్. So everything they know, you are new joiner, and so your entire details available this team, and so we are raising one ticket, real time. Actually we are raising one ticket, software, we are raising one ticket for installation purpose, software installation purpose. We are raising one ticket. What are the softwares you need? For example, just assume I need Java software, I need Git software. Just assume I raised one ticket. Maybe if a new means, your team lead or manager will raise the ticket. Mostly your team lead will raise the ticket. If you know you are the new joiner, right? You don't know tools and all. Initially you don't have all links and all. So maybe your team lead raise one ticket for you. For example, you need Docker, you need you need Java, Docker, Maven, whatever you need. I need some. Okay, and so AWS access. I need AWS access. Apart from this, whatever it may be, for example, some softwares. What is Java, Git, Docker, Maven, Ansible, and so AWS means we can. For example, I need EKS and all. I need some access. So if you are in office, what they will do? They will directly come to your desk and they will install this all softwares manually. Got it? Suppose you are in, so you are in, I am in work from home, right? I am in my home, but that guy is sitting in office. How this guy connecting my mission? ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఆ సాఫ్ట్వేర్స్ అన్నీ కావాలి కదా.
Yes.
వాడేమో ఆఫీస్లో ఉన్నాడు, బట్ ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ మై హోమ్. హౌ దీస్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ కనెక్టింగ్? దే ఆర్ టేకింగ్ రిమోట్, రైట్? రైట్, రిమోట్ వర్డ్ విన్నారా?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Interesting.
రిమోట్ మన సిస్టమ్ ఏం చేసుకుంటాడు, రిమోట్ తీసుకుంటాడు. సో రిమోట్ విత్ హెల్ప్ ఐపీ అడ్రస్, విత్ హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ ఐపీ అడ్రస్ వాడు ఏం చేస్తాడు, రిమోట్ డెస్క్టాప్ తీసుకుంటాడు. ఎవరు? ఐటీ ఆపరేషన్ టీమ్. సో దే విల్ టేక్ రిమోట్ డెస్క్టాప్. మన ఐపీ చెప్పినామంటే ఆటోమేటిక్ కూడా కనెక్ట్ అయిపోతాడు. రిమోట్ డెస్క్టాప్ డైరెక్ట్లీ దే విల్ కనెక్ట్ అవర్ మిషన్. ఓకే. సో మనకి ఏం కావాలన్నా డైరెక్ట్గా ఇన్స్టాల్ చేస్తారు. అర్థమైందా? ఓకే. నా వన్ మిషన్ మీన్స్ ఓకే. నా సేమ్ వే యూ నీడ్ టు కాన్ఫిగర్ 10 రిసోర్సెస్. దిస్ ఈజ్ అ న్యూ ప్రాజెక్ట్. ఒక 10 మెంబర్స్ జాయిన్ అయినాం కంపెనీలో. దిస్ ఈజ్ అ న్యూ ప్రాజెక్ట్. సో సేమ్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్, సేమ్ సెటప్ ఫర్ 10 రిసోర్సెస్. ఇప్పుడు నీ సిస్టంలో కాన్ఫిగర్ చేయాలంటే జస్ట్ అజ్యూమ్ ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ 30 మినిట్స్ అట్లీస్ట్. నీ ఒక్క సిస్టంలో కాన్ఫిగర్ చేయాలంటే ఎంతసేపు పట్టింది వాడికి? 30 minutes.
30
All
minutes.
the
Mhm.
software installation, all necessary configuration, everything whatever they need, based on request they are going to configure, they are going to set up whatever you requested. నా ఒక్క మిషన్కి 30 మినిట్స్ పట్టింది. ఇప్పుడు నాకు 50, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 10 మిషన్లో సేమ్ సెటప్ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేయాలి. 10 ఇంటూ 30 ఎంతసేపు పడుతుంది? జస్ట్ అజ్యూమ్ 300 మినిట్సా? కరెక్టా? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
బట్ సెటప్ ఈజ్ సేమ్ ఓన్లీ, రైట్? దిస్ ఈజ్ టైమ్ వేస్ట్
Yes,
కదా.
sir.
టైం వేస్ట్ కదా. ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ మనకి ఇది తెలుసు మనకి, ఏది? టెరాఫామ్. ఒక ఇన్స్టెన్స్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలంటే, ఒక ఇన్స్టెన్స్ రిలేటెడ్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ చేయాలంటే మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు? ఒక కౌంట్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1 పెట్టుంటారు. ఇప్పుడు నాకు 10 ఇన్స్టెన్స్ క్రియేట్ అవ్వాలి, 10 టైమ్స్ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేయాలి మాన్యువల్గా అయితే, కరెక్టా?
Yes, sir.
అక్కడ మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు టెరాఫామ్లో? హౌ మెనీ ఇన్స్టెన్సెస్ యూ నీడ్, కౌంట్ ఈక్వల్ టు వీఆర్ గివింగ్ సమ్ కౌంట్, రైట్?
Yes.
ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐ నీడ్ 10, సారీ 5 ఇన్స్టెన్సెస్. సేమ్ సెటప్, సేమ్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్, సేమ్ విపిసి, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ యువర్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్. టైం సేవ్ అవుతుందా? సేవ్ కదా.
Yes, sir.
సేమ్ అన్నమాట. సేమ్ హియర్ ఆల్సో. నా 10 మిషన్లో నాకు సేమ్ సంథింగ్ ఐ వాంట్ ఇన్స్టాల్, సంథింగ్ ఐ వాంట్ డూ సమ్ ఆపరేషన్, ఐ వాంట్ సమ్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్. సో ఫర్ దిస్ కేస్ మోస్ట్లీ వీ షుడ్ గో ఫర్ Ansible. సమ్ రిపీటెడ్ టాస్క్, కామన్ టాస్క్, కామన్ టాస్క్ని నాకు మల్టిపుల్ హోస్ట్ మిషన్లో కాన్ఫిగర్ చేయాలి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 100 మిషన్స్లో కాన్ఫిగర్ చేయాలి. మాన్యువల్గా చేసుకోవచ్చు, నో ప్రాబ్లం. బట్ వాట్ ఈజ్ అవర్ అజెండా, వాట్ ఈజ్ అవర్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్? 100 సిస్టంలో చేయాలంటే ఎంతమంది
Then
రిసోర్స్
we
కావాలి,
will
ఎంత టైం పడుతుంది? జస్ట్ అజ్యూమ్. సో దట్ అండ్ ఆల్ వీ కెన్ సింప్లీ కాన్ఫిగర్, వీ కెన్ సింప్లీ అప్డేట్ విత్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ Ansible. So that and all, that is the greatness of Ansible. Now see here there is a playbook, there is a inventory file. Now so once you install Ansible, and so by default we can see these are the files: one inventory file, one roles directory, one configuration file. Now so here I have just assume 3 host machines. Now there is a one file. Inventory file is nothing but this is a one file, host file. Right, what is host? Host is nothing but, చాలాసార్లు వింటాం కదా, హోస్ట్
person name will
మిషన్
be.
నేమ్, రైట్? ఇప్పుడు జస్ట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు, దిస్ ఈజ్ అ హోస్ట్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ హియర్ ఐ హ్యావ్ 3 మిషన్స్. ఇఫ్ యూ కమ్ టు రియల్ టైంకి వచ్చినాం అనుకో, మనకి ఒక్క మిషనే ఉండదు కదా అక్కడ. సో రియల్ టైంకి వస్తే మనకి డెవలపర్స్ ఉంటాయి, హోస్ట్ ఉంటాయి, డీబీ సర్వర్స్ ఉంటాయి, డిప్లాయ్మెంట్ సర్వర్స్ ఉంటాయి, బ్యాకప్ సర్వర్స్ ఉంటాయి. దర్ ఈస్ మెనీ థింగ్స్ వీఆర్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ ఇన్ రియల్ టైమ్. జస్ట్ అజ్యూమ్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐ హ్యావ్ సమ్ డీబీ సర్వర్స్, ఓకే, అండ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్స్,
Yes, sir.
application servers, and I have web servers. Now see here, we are maintaining many servers, right, in real time. Just assume, so this is the host, and also just assume I have some host also, some common host. Just I'm giving, right, for example, a host, some project. For example, ABC related only host I want to do some operation. So for example, DB, these are they are maintaining some series, something whatever they want, they are maintaining something just for your under. It starts with some IP also. We can easily identify in real time for every servers they are using some IP sequence also. So they can easily understand what is that, how they are handling and all. Now web servers and all, just assume I am following. Right, in AWS, what is CA/CD block? What is the range we can follow? How much range we can give? So based on your requirement, we can give this all IPs and all. This and all we are maintaining a separate series. Now see here, just assume these are the my IP host missions starts with this IP 10 dot, for example 10 dot 10.1.1, and this is the 10.1 dot. So like this my how all host missions we are using. This and all they are following some on a sequence order. We need to follow same things. Now see here. So if you install Ansible, and so it will generate by default these three inventory file, roles and configuration file. So here host is nothing but this is the one file. In this host file, we are going to maintain your all host mission IPs or host names. My Ansible server, I want to connect. This is the server. Which missions you want to connect? That information and all we are maintaining here. That's it. So that is nothing but here host. Now if you see here, what is the host? The Ansible host node systems or missions that are getting automated. Which mission you want to do some operation? That list and all we are going to add in our host file. So this is my host file. In host file, we can see multiple groups. We can see multiple groups in real time also. But here also we can divide multiple groups. Group is nothing but just I divided DB servers, application server, web servers, host and all. This is a host file. This is the default file name. This is the default file name. Host. This is the one file. And interview also they are asking. So can I create our own host also? By default నీకే ఉంటుంది ఒక host file ఉంటుంది. If you want to, we can give a different file name also. If you want to, we can create multiple host also. Got it? అర్థమైందా అర్థం కాలేదా? So by default, there is one file, host file. Under this host file, we are going to split multiple groups. ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఈ టూ సర్వర్స్తో కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలి. So I am creating one group name. In the group, I am adding only which mission you want to connect, which mission we want to do some operation. So that IP host, IPs or host name we are going to add. For example, 10 dot 10 dot 1 dot 1. This is my one host, right? And same way, I am going to add 10 dot 10 dot 1 1 dot 2. Now, now I am using only this one. This and I leave it. This and I leave it. Now I added two IPs. Now my Ansible server connecting only three host or only two host. ఎన్ని మిషన్లు కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది? నాకు 100 మిషన్లు ఉన్నాయి. I don't want to connect all missions. I want to connect only specific two missions, two host. Now I added only two. What is this meaning? ఇప్పుడు నా సర్వర్ అనేది ఓన్లీ దిస్ టూనే కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ కనెక్టింగ్ అలా విల్ సీ లేటర్. నౌ అండర్స్టాండ్ రైట్? అర్థమైందా?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that and all we are mentioning in the host file. So what is host file is nothing but this is the Ansible host file. This is systems machine names, whether it is Windows or Linux, whatever it may be, that are getting automated. Which mission we want to do some operation? I am going to do some operation here. That operation will execute only these two missions. That is. Now there is a one more also is the role. We will see later what is role, what is the purpose of role and all. See, now there is a playbook. This is also one component, right? Playbooks are the simple code files which describes the task that you need to execute. Which task you want to execute, that and all we are going to add the playbook. right, Docker also we are using ada commands, and we go for Docker file, right? Why you go for Docker file? Already Docker commands you say now. Why you need to go for Docker file? Anyone?
Create a container, sir.
Hmm. ఇప్పుడు మనకి క్యూబర్నెట్లో కూడా మనం ఏం చేస్తాము, మల్టిపుల్ కమాండ్స్ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ we go for docker file, right? In kts also we go for configuration files, right? Metadata file. Simply if you want to we can use a single line command also, but mostly we are writing yml file, right? Why you go for yml file? Same purpose, there is also playbook. So here also ada commands, or we can use playbook. Playbook is nothing but if you want to execute multiple tasks. If you want to do multiple tasks, we go for playbooks. That's it. Simply if you want to understand. So playbook is nothing but see here. So need to execute multiple tasks. If you want to describe multiple tasks, we go for playbook. Now there is many things. Now host, playbook. Now plugins. What is plugin? If you want to execute Ansible task in a job, there is Ansible people. They are providing many plugins. Many many plugins. Say plugin can be used in I hope right, what is this Visual Studio Code already you open, మీరు ఓపెన్ చేస్తుంటారు, సార్ already explained, right? So
Yes,
suppose
sir.
if you open Visual Studio Code, here there is many plugins available. For example, I want to work with Kubernetes, we need to install Kubernetes plugin,
Kubernetes.
right? For example, you want to work with
Terraform.
Docker, we need to install Docker plugin. Suppose I want to work with Terraform. You need to install which plugin? Extensions here. If we click
Terraform.
on, we need to install only that related to plugins we are installing. Same way, Ansible also, Ansible people, they are providing many plugins. Many plugins. So based on your requirement, you are going to install, we are going to configure that related plugin only. No need to go. And also one more thing, so Ansible, these people they are providing many models. So nearly 3000 plus models available in right, Ansible models. Okay, so Ansible models, right, uh, what is that, Jenkins plugin, we are installing some plugins, right? If you go to Jenkins, manage Jenkins, you install the git related, whatever you want, maven related. What is see here, if
Yes, sir.
same way Ansible models, Ansible people they are providing many models, and with the help of see here, if you see here, lot of models available. This is the greatness of Ansible, everything already they provided. We are going to learn how to use each model, how to use each if you want to specifically, no need to learn all models. And so they are providing many models. So with the help of these models, and we are going to learn based on how to use and which case we need to use that specific model, and all we are going to learn, that's it. So this is the one of the main advantage of Ansible people providing many models, and with the help of model we are going to add that specific model. So whatever you want. Now see here, right, so M model. So M is in Linux. What is the purpose of M or Ubuntu? We are using apt one command we are using, right? What is the purpose? Marchipinara. M apt. If you want to install any software, Linux, mostly we are using, right? Ubuntu means we are using apt.
Yum
Linux means
installer.
we are using M, right? Correct. M is the
Yes,
one
sir.
command.
Yes.
If you want to install any package, if you want to install any software, mostly we are using M install. If you use Git, it will install Git software. In Ubuntu Mission, we are using apt install Git, right? So in Ansible, they are providing many models. There is a one model is there. So M model. So see here, M manages packages with the M package manager. So if you want to install, upgrade, downgrade, remove, or list of packages, so with the help of this model, we can easily handle how to install any software, or how to remove the existing, or how to upgrade. So there is many models available in Ansible, and with the help of this model, we can easily handle our task. I hope you got it right. అర్థమైందా? అన్నీ మనమే నేర్చుకోవడం అవసరంలా, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఆల్రెడీ దే ప్రొవైడెడ్. Exactly which model is suitable for our requirement, that is only we are going to do. అర్థమవుతుందా? ఇదే మన కోడ్ రాయడం అవసరం లేదు. There is already these people, they are providing many models. For example, I want to install one software, one package. Ansible people, they are giving one model, M model. With the help of M, we are going to install your host machines. That's it. అర్థమవుతుందా? What Hemant? Srinath? Clear? These
Yes,
are
sir.
very
Clear.
simple.
Yeah.
So this is the greatness of Ansible. In Jenkins, right? Jenkins people, they are providing many plugins, right? Correct? We are going to install whatever you want,
Yes.
how to integrate, and each tool there is specific uniqueness. These people, they are providing. So with the help of these are the models. So nearly 3000 plus models available, and mostly we are going to learn few models, some basic model and repeated model, exactly in real time which models we are going to use, and that models only I am going to use mostly. But if you get any requirement, whatever you need, just if you search in Google, they will give clear information. We can easily understand how it will work, what is the use case. So see here, these all are the models. Even if you want to learn only Ansible, it will take 6 months. 6 months also not enough if you want to learn each and every model, but there is no use. So these people, they written many models for many. See here, Azure related, Docker related, Kubernetes related, Git related, Linux related, Windows related. They are providing many models, but no need all models. Whatever you need, just we are going to just use that model. How to use, how to, what is the main purpose and all, we are going to learn only. Okay. So this is, so these are, and also there is public and private, right? Public and private, these are the cloud. We can use any one cloud, so which is Linux server. It can also act as repositories. How to configure repositories, how to you can, if you want to, you can public private, you can maintaining that there also. So now we know what is host file, what is models. Models are used many system resources, packages, libraries, files, etc. So Ansible people providing many models. So this is a old document. At that time 200 models, not to 450, nearly 3000 plus models available now. 3000 plus models available now, and so whatever you want, so we can use that one. That is the main. And plugins, and host, playbook means if you want to execute multiple task, if you want to execute multiple task, you go for playbook. If you want to execute, if you want to run multiple playbooks, we can go for roles, we can go for roles. So that is, anyway, coming classes we can easily. Now how it is understanding, see here, this is the Ansible management node. This is nothing but Ansible server, and these are my work, these are the host, this is the host machines. So like this we can add many host in real time, right? నాకు 100 మెషిన్లు ఉన్నాయి, 100 మెషిన్లో we want to do something, I want to connect. So how it is connecting? Via SSS only. And this is the inventory file. In interval I am going to create multiple groups, and I am going to add. And playbook means we can run, we can use a particular task, whatever you want. So next class we can easily understand. So once I install the Ansible software, we can see all these things, we can see all these things. Got it? So I hope you got some idea, right? So but interview purpose, mostly they are asking this question: can you explain Ansible architecture? And so what is Ansible, and why you go for Ansible, and how it will follow. I hope you got some idea, right? I will explain later this and all. Just initial, just try to understand what is what. No need to learn a deep. Anyone, any doubt? At Hemant. Clear?
No. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yeah.
So next class we'll see how to set up Ansible server and host and all, and so how to connect, how to make it connection and all. We'll see next class. Just I will share this document. Just to go through it. We'll get more on this. And if you have any doubt also, we can ask.